You are listening to Lobata Online Radio, where talent lives.
It is Tuesday and my time reads 3 o'clock. And we all know what that means. I am coming to you live and direct. I have no idea where you might be listening to me at. You might be in the car, you might be in your bedroom, you might be in the shop, you might be listening to me while you're running, while you're going to the shops. Fact of the matter is you're here, and I am happy for that. And definitely have good news to share. We are getting there. The numbers are there. Thank you for your listenership. It has been great, and we hope to add more and more and more listeners every day. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you. I won't state the numbers, but what I'm saying is I am very impressed with you guys. Thank you for the support that you're giving the boy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the SouthSide Drive, coming to you every Tuesdays at 3 o'clock. And when we are here on Lobata Online Radio, where talent lives, we are all about the music, we are all about the news, we are all about everything. We are your one stop for everything. Let's go for a quick break, and we'll be back right after this, so I tell you more about what to expect on the show.
The SouthSide Drive with SWANK.
I am a praying man, and I'm at a point where I feel like with each and every episode that I get to do here, I'm a bearer of bad news, Like, I never get to do one show where I don't get to give 1 ounce of bad news. And as a lot of people might know, Botswana is mourning, Africa is mourning, Nigeria is mourning, Bundling is mourning. Like, it's very, very sad what has transpired in a course of how many days? 4 days, which is very, very sad. On my other side, happy today, guys, but I hope that my sexy voice is still intact. And I could never ever skip out on a show to give yours on whatever that you may possibly need to hear. So we'll get to describe more of it on our first segment, which we call Gear 1. And you definitely know that as the top countries bulletins all over the world, all over Botswana, you know what we are all about, that I get to tell you, and I give you my views. I hope you're all familiar. You know what's next. Like I said, this is Gear 1. Let's go for a quick break, and we'll be back, and I get to give you your top bulletins of the week.
That is real. My mama told me, but I should know. Too much candy gon' rot your soul, but I don't care tonight. My mama told me, but I should know. Too much candy gon' rot your soul, but I don't care tonight. So sorry, boy. Excuse me, won't you please? 'Cause I can't help myself. I've always had a tooth for all things sweet. And when I look at you, I see a big old bag of luscious trees. you about that sugar too. So stuff your face, boy, don't be shy. You know this chocolate's good. So tell me what's your flavor, baby, so we can set the mood. You know I got you, I know I got you, I know I got you. So let's go all out, baby, like it's your birthday. Forget about the tooth decay, babe, all that stuff can wait. Right now don't worry about a thing, boy, how you like your cake. Like your whole blessed cake. You're like I'm locked out your candy store. Want a sugar rush, baby, give me more. Unwrap these goodies, what you waiting for? If you ain't open, I'ma pick your line. Cause I know you got that good shit inside. Go hold out on me, show me what you got. Yeah, my mama told me, but I should know. Too much candy gonna rock your soul. But I don't care tonight, don't care tonight, no. Don't care tonight. My mama told me, but I should know. Too much candy gonna rock your soul. But I don't care tonight, don't care tonight, no, no. Don't care tonight. My mama told me, but I should know. Too much candy gonna rock your soul. But I don't care tonight, I don't care, no, I don't care. My mama told me, but I should know. Too much candy gonna rock your soul. But I don't care tonight, don't care tonight, no. Don't care tonight, no. Yeah. Don't care tonight, no. Don't care tonight, no, no, no. Don't care tonight, no. Don't care tonight, no. Don't care tonight, no. Don't care tonight, no.
This is Gear 1 and these are your top stories. 32 cows shot dead. Farmers in Moroka village had to watch from a distance this afternoon as their cattle were shot down at Ntemane Syndicate Crawl. Bullets rained on the helpless beast, some which have been missing since 2018. According to the Tisibe Station Commander Superintendent Mutusi Padi, the cattle crossed into Botswana from Zimbabwe on Thursday. We were alerted by the Zimbabwean police officers about 63 cows in their possession suspected to be stolen from Botswana. Unfortunately, when we got there, they had escaped, and we are convinced that these are some of the cows from Zimbabwe, said Padi. The station commander said that their Zimbabwean counterparts have arrested a suspect believed to be involved in cross-border cattle rustling. Some farmers, together with the police, went to the plum tree crawls where they identified their cattle, and today another group is also leaving to identify more beasts, he said, in a movement to control the spread of foot and mouth. A flank of 23 cows remaining in Zimbabwe will suffer the same fate after a complete identification process. Imagine losing your cows shortly just after finding them, and more so that they have been lost ever since 2018, or more so they haven't been lost, rather they had been stolen, and 23 more that belong to our other farmers are gonna be shot down to control foot and mouth. Sad news. And I think a story that was trending last week has been described more about the particular G4S lady and the red t-shirt lady. If you remember well, the video you know, one person, an anonymous person, did say that they were in the combi and they got to see this fight happen. More so that it looks like this G4S lady was going through some relationship problems, right? And this is an incident that has caused a lot of people to probably feel like, hey, public transport is a problem. Just yesterday, just yesterday I saw another video of some guy assaulting a guy in a combi, apparently. No, to take a sprinter, yes. And all that. Is public transport gonna be fine if these things are happening, because nobody is taking any of these assaults into consideration? It's like, no, he said something, he deserved it, you know. As well as, it goes as far as well as Shebe shit also was trending, you know, a day ago after seeing a video of him just stop halala hadi robotong just to, you know what, just to whoop some guy with a bottle, you know. And a lot of people feel like he did right because he got provoked. Is this right to do? I mean, we get provoked all the time. You don't see us whoop people, you know. More so that you look at Shebe right now. He's one person that you could say a lot of people, a lot of young kids are looking up to now. And these kids of today are easily influenced. You do that as a star, what you think is gonna happen? Do tell us more on that. A 59-year-old woman was detained last night after being found sleeping with a 17-year-old kid. During a police inquiry, these two have been in love for almost 2 years, and the 59-year-old lady stated that they aim to marry next year after the boy turns 18 years old. The parents of the teenager stated that they had seen expensive items from their son, and when questioned, he stated that he obtained money from forex trading. He has an iPhone 13 Pro Max, an Apple MacBook, fancy attire, and a Golf 5 GTI that he recently purchased. Man. Now this story is of last week, right? But what's very interesting is about it, why I felt like I needed to tell it, is how a lot of these kids, like I say, are filling into the pressures of the world. More so, he's been defiled for like 2 years, right? That's when he was 16, I'd say. And you can imagine a 59-year-old lady on an 18, a soon-to-be 18-year-old boy. It's very sad indeed. And they don't care. They could say it's forex trading because, who the hell knows, you know. And top stories of the day. As much as you all know, famous Nigerian actor John Okafor, known as Mr. Ibu, did pass on, right? A lot of people will say died, but I don't want to do that because it always feels like, you know, it's like an animal or something. Mr. Ibu passed on at the age of 62. And more sad news, Mapetla did pass on as well. And now this one is a sad story. Now this is how it's said. I have a page. I saw this on a page it posted the news, right? They posted but they posted, it's a new page. To go to the extent that to open a new page and the first thing that you report is somebody's death, right? It's very appalling. More so to the fact that y'all made it a trend to even report deaths way before the family gets to do it first. We saw it with Sasa Class and now you're doing it with him. It's very sad that bundling has lost out on what would I say? Normally would be Trailblazer, but he's a game changer. He changed the game, and thank God I got to meet him through the event that we did last time with Robert's Online Radio, Gono Halftime Party. It would have never happened if I never went there. And I was supposed to do an interview with them, but we never got that chance. So may their souls rest in peace. That's all we had for y'all's in Gear 1. And to top it up, we are gonna play a special song by Mapeta. I don't want to say what it is, but I'm gonna surprise you. It might be a song you know, it might be a song you don't know, but who knows? We are all about online radio where talent lives. So let's go for a quick Mapeta song and another song that is a surprise as well, and then we'll get back to you with Cruise Control.
The hits won't change, the classic.
I know we can.
We play the best music.
Your systems are offline.
Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena clevera. Excuse for free to body bulito. Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena clevera. Listen, excuse for free to body bulito. Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena Sangena clevera, askis bafethu barivula indawo. Sangena skokora, sangena bosara, yangena clevera, askis bafethu barivula indawo. Chesa, hati kene kiri bot sebeton, isaleli maketsi litiki yari kokho. Haki peipa bichi sirizon, nakya nyanza kaketa mokaposo, kyari shapa vere naga kijipoko. Papa matoti santala kari toko, ekina koyame kidero na rodi roka. One by one rikao bona bani boss, two by two rele shape kadi kosha. Ebadi televele na kitoba solva, saki scoop ufana yawe na pompa. Round wanyana tikinya teka, kasi ya yam kaufera likotela. Giri tore kisi tisa boma kaifa, rikochaifa kaufera libo taima. Boma fete libo neba kotela, mawata kibaka kitopa khala, skat sesam heli skantela. Hele wana muska sana, mabicha mapeta jekhaula kipeta ketala disipili njore kashelen. Wana mukiling mulilo wababereta, wara sekanta wana kwa kachetelela. Kena skoko, kena Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena clevera, askis bafethu barivula indawo. Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena clevera, askis bafethu barivula indawo. Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena clevera, askis bafethu barivula indawo. Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena clevera, askis bafethu barivula indawo. Chesa. Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena clevera, askis bafethu barivula indawo. Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena clevera, askis bafethu barivula indawo. Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena clevera, askis bafethu barivula indawo. Sangena skokora, yangena posara, yangena clevera, askis bafethu barivula indawo. Chesa.
Sonic Studios.
Ngwano talaga na, ngwano talaga na, ngwano talaga na, ngwano talaga na. Banabangama, banabangama, talaga na. Banabangama, banabangama.
Wangrata, watala tala fampona sikinya kangaro kojala kara kara. Wampata, ene wabala bala. Uchese tropo yo chogore samba kem fana wan. Kem shapa got the deuces. I'm a pimp, hakinyala nele mari duse. Oh you sing, why no saroba to guaga music. The money last Tuesday go trakase ale lucy janung are hakim wisi ibilo patari kisi ow. Akire lang kisi mule link sambati and it could be zikaure.
Ngwano talaga na. Yeah, ngwano talaga na. Round the same time I'm on Hood stars, back with another heat. Haters looking at my toes, bah, face of defeat. I'm a natural, Obegile the biggest rapper B.O.T. Young amazing ATI, little cooler Samba T. Legacy I murderized, you gon' have to realize. Blow teddy swilling when I pull up, take 'em by surprise. Homie, I don't check the price, on the mic I'm ever nice. And this is just a masterpiece, I piece to piece and kill 'em cease.
And when I pull up, they all say, young fresh nigga, put that on replay. I'm a
Ngwano talaga na, ngwano talaga na, ngwano talaga na, ngwano talaga na. Banabangama, banabangama, talaga na. Banabangama, banabangama, talaga na.
Hausa si le matebele ta sala le mancher bana kale saka di bitso boko ram goma odi
Hore bana banganya bompoti. Funu gutapa mbarampa. Especially elected cause I never chose to be a player. I'm the chosen one. Seems to happen every second, nigga make a little paper. Hold up. Bana banganya and it's getting out of hand. I'm doing the third base and you busy shaking hands. Hosting on my zinho, order check a little lecture on the books out the private. Never was a pilot. I'm still so many women, I'm going tug of wars on them. Shorty say she love me, I'm like that's her own problem. Yeah, she just wanna blow like the Pakistan. She's all for the finer things, I'm part of her fantasies. Yeah, man, I just hit it and hit it. I'm doggy, get back to business, bend it over, girl, I mean it. Yeah, que badila like so. She do me so hard, the tabi like itty yeah, we raise the bar to another class's heights. We trace and reset the programs. Yeah, we got these niggas on freeze cause he's Mac flashing like a camera, niggas say cheese. Guano talagana, guano talagana, guano talagana, guano talagana. Bana bangama, bana bangama. Talagana, bana bangama, bana bangama. Mooi Mexican mami, ek sien jou in my drama. Ek soek jou in my lewe, mooi blomme. Ek sien jou in die môre, sien jou in die môre. Julle bone binneste na cremora. She like cooler, beat it up. I'm about to front, hit it from the side, put it in her life. She like, ooh cooler, you nasty. I bet you a fanatic, cause I got her wet like Sumarela Toti. Goddamn, you know T. Next big thing in the game, like an elephant. Fire on his beats, like a reverend. Like a reverend, cooler is a president.
Do remember that you're tuned in to Lobato Online Radio where talent lives, and this particular show is called the SouthSide Drive, coming to you every Tuesdays at 3 o'clock, and this particular segment is called Cruise Control, and I am your host with the most, SWANK Worldwide, and this is where we get to talk about a lot of interesting stuff, and you know, I think about a lot of stuff, I pay attention to a lot of stuff, and there are certain topics, you know, I have with my friends, like we talk and they be like, you know what, let's talk about it on air, you know, because I want to hear you talk about them. And the story or these stories that I'm to talk about, I'm particular about, you know, those people, like, you'd say they had it good, right? They had it good, but for some reason, they just decided, you know what, I'ma act like a lost cause, you know, I'ma blame stuff on people, I'ma do drugs, illicit drugs, I'ma just be a good for nothing. Wabon. Not saying they had it bad, but just more so that they just chose to live that way, you know. And you look at yourself, you look at your life, you're like, man, if I had an opportunity like that, I would grab it with both hands, you know. But with them, they just choose to just ignore the purpose, they blame the world, you know. If I look at my story, the depression episodes and whatsoever, I would possibly be doing hard drugs as well. I'll possibly be coming home at like 4 a.m. I'll be a good for nothing, no future, no thinking about nothing. All I think about is wake up, do drugs and come back home, right? So like, I want us to talk about this because I know for sure that you have tons of these people in your home villages and or any other place, and you know somebody of that caliber. So let's go for a quick break and we'll get more into it.
The SouthSide Drive with SWANK.
My name is Topo and you are listening to Lobato Online Radio.
So let's get more into it, alright? So you have these guys, right? Because they're mostly the ones that play with such opportunities. And this is something that is mostly related to stuff that I've talked about here before. You know, it's at a point where, like I say, you go to the extent of bettering your life at every point. You know, you apply for jobs, you get these jobs, you do everything, right, to go to that extent of like try to better your life at any chance. And then limits you are then, right? Like you get your cheap clothes from the Chinese shops, you do everything to try, you know, stand out even la ha go sa tshwana that particular person e leng gore ene has those Adidas, those new Pumas, those new Nikes, whatever, right? And they hate on you all the time, because if I look at it, I have certain people that I know around here that live lives that are, I would say if they were smart enough, could turn into good lives. You have people they have parents that are paying them rent, right? You have the rent paid for you. You have that one call, that one call button, where you press your phone button, you say, mom, dad, I need this kind of cash, a sum of this cash, and you're like, oh well, let's give you that cash, and you get it same day, nothing. And what do? They waste it on alcohol, they waste it on a whole lot of stuff, right? They don't even buy food, and you think, okay, now I'm the one that's working, I gotta make sure that I pay rent and from my salary, right? And I gotta pay rent, I gotta buy food, I gotta have money that maintains me. And at some point it's like it's not even money to work around with. You're maybe talking about 1.2 or whatsoever, which is quite little depending on the place that you probably rented, right? And you have this person in Oreng, and most times you all share the same. But again, you're also doing the same thing per se. Let's say maybe it's school, right? You have this allowance, and all those specific stuff, and then within that allowance, it's more so his pocket money, because he already has rent paid for, he already has food being paid for. So the allowance that he's probably gonna get is what do I call it? It's his pocket money. But they have a tendency of technically making you feel bad for you trying to elevate yourself, doing everything. Most of these people baja Madiabos, alright? Some insurances, some whatsoever, but they choose to spend the money recklessly, and some get opportunities, a lot, and tons of opportunities. I know one that was supposed to go to school, but then he decided, you know what, I'm not going to go to school. And this was an essay. He was told to go to school in an essay. He feared the fact that people will probably look at him and say, like, you repeated school. Who cares? One of the guys that you smoke with will probably think, nah, you're in school, you shouldn't be in school because you're trying to act like a tough guy. But then when life hits you hard, I am that one particular person that you run to, the one who's doing everything in my power to hustle and get out of the veil. Come on. Let's go for a quick break, and we'll be back to continue further on this.
Yeah.
the reasons why I'm giving a lot of examples about this particular situation is I feel like when it comes to black parents, they undermine the resilience that we have. They undermine our intellectual side. Having to withstand the pressures of the youth today, where we get to just sit out there, have a lot of problems, and then, just decide to go for a life that we shouldn't have gone to. And I mean, if you look at it, there are a lot of people that came from bad homes and they decided to make good homes. Why can't you be part of that? And I sometimes would say that, yes, maybe our intellectual brains, don't operate the same. Our mindset is quite different. Sometimes other people can't know how to deal with certain situations. But then again, I feel as if a lot of people just choose the easy way out. Kind of feel like it's better to say, I quit, but I tried, right? It's okay to quit sometimes, but if you have tried. But when you decide just, what, I'ma be a hooligan, I'ma be a whatever, then that's the biggest problem. Because if I look at it, how many of us, got to live through this alcohol, this weed dealing ever since we were in high school? I have nothing against the people that do it, but a lot of them took around 10 and they just decided to be just people wasted their lives. And then when things, they gave themselves a reason, because at first it was because they tried to be cool, and now because it gave them a wrong side of things, it's more like, no, this is who I am, people hate me, parents hate me and all that. And I'm sitting there like, nah, you did this to yourself, because accountability is something that to a lot of people in our country we still don't have. To a lot of youth, see, we find ourselves destroying our lives, and then we can't even account for that. But maybe I'm also looking at the fact that a lot of these guys always want to like make their problems bigger. You see, the first mistake you could ever make is to maybe put out an impression that your problems are bigger than another person's problems. Because if you looked deep into a lot of people and what they are going through, well, when are you complaining about the wrong things? You see people who literally become drunkards, be whatsoever, because things didn't go their way. Something saying or sometimes, most of the time, could be fixed. But now as a person that I have went through a lot, and I mean a lot. Oh man, if this guy can possibly get mad and decide just to throw his life away because, I don't know. It's always a dumb reason. That's the thing. It's always a dumb reason. I can't even think of, maybe, I don't know, that I was told to go look for a job, and all of a sudden, it's like, all hell broke loose, And I think it's also how we raise our children, that matters most. Because people like us, people like I, that grew up in a not so good family, a lot of things happened, really. And being able to withstand, being able to just know who I am and stick to who I am without just having to change and blaming it on the people around me, that is some emotional growth. It's intellect that nobody can teach you, But then again, you can teach yourself that emotional intelligence, know when to react and not to react and stuff like that. So I'm just here just to say that if you found yourself kind of like wasting your life, you should rethink your choices, because you just found yourself, throwing yourselves to the wolves. Because you thought you were far better. Because at the end of the day, we all got a choice. That's one thing people undermine. We all got a choice. So that's what I wanted us to talk about. That's what I want you to reflect on. That's what I want us, to maybe change. Because there are a lot of people with full potential in our villages and our towns and wherever. Especially, if I look at the children, dog. aren't we full of talented people? But we decided to throw it to drugs because, you know, or sometimes you shouldn't even have, but we just decided to
Find us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Lobatse Online Radio; Twitter @Lobatse Online Radio; YouTube @Lobatse Online Radio, or email us on lobatseonlineradio@gmail.com.
Decibel Studios.
She love me like Jesus Christ. Even when I ever go, she don't mind. She wanna ride up me thing all night. Even when the boy run, she don't mind. She said she love me like Jesus Christ. Even when I ever go, she don't mind. She wanna ride up me thing all night. Even when the boy run, she don't mind.
Tell me that you want this, yeah. I can tell that you want this, yeah. You can come on and get this, yeah. Oh, girl, you know that you got this, yeah. Tell me that you want this, girl. I can tell that you want this, yeah. You can come on and get this, girl. Girl, you know that you got this, yeah. Me, I love for a good guy, yeah. And perfect as a bad girl, yeah. Girl, you know that you got this, yeah. We'll give you more if you want this, yeah. Everybody want this, and they can look but they can't touch, yeah. Everybody wanna be you, everybody wanna hate on you. You can't just self like it every time, yeah. You know you've been eyeing me for a while. You know that I look at you and I say that I want that, yeah. Daddy out here asking some questions. Who that girl you been posting? Mommy out here complaining, I don't want no babies. They could tell that I'm happy, and for once I ain't even faking. I was already getting used to being single. They refer me to taking. That's a simple. I told you I don't wanna pay no more.
Even when I have a girl, she don't mind. Even when the boy run, she don't mind. Even when we have a girl, she don't mind. Even when the boy around, even when the boy around.
Tell me that you want this, yeah. I can tell that you want this, yeah. You can come on and get this, yeah. Oh, girl, you know that you got this, yeah. Tell me that you want this, girl. I can tell that you want this, yeah. You can come on and get this, girl. Girl, you know that you got this, yeah.
Alright, that's up today, this up to your mind. Sit down on your cocky, then you broke it all night. Girl, position like you a right bike. Girl, you do it better than me, got me not lie. Plus, hey, that this up to your tight. Woulda look you done for me entire life. Swear to God, girl, you must have gold mine. Hey, girl, you must have gold mine. Cause me just love the way that you do your thing. Me love the way what you whine your thing. Me love the way you bust a style for me. Girl, you must have gold mine, alright there. This up to your mind. Sit down for me cocky, then you broke it all night. Position like you a right bike. Girl, you do it better than me, girl, me not lie. Hey. Said she love me like Jesus Christ. Even when I ever go, she don't mind. She wanna ride up me thing all night. Even when the boy run, she don't mind. She said she love me like Jesus Christ. Even when I ever go, she don't mind. She wanna ride up me thing all night. Even when the boy run, she don't mind.
Tell me that you want this, yeah. I can tell that you want this, yeah. You can come on and get this, yeah. Oh, girl, you know that you got this, yeah. Tell me that you want this, girl. I can tell that you want this, yeah. You can come on and get this, girl. Girl, you know that you got this, yeah.
Indeed. these are your sports news over the weekend. Let's first start with England and the Premier League. It was the Manchester derby, the much anticipated Blues versus the Reds, with the Reds thinking that they had clinched the win or more goals to come in the first half with Rashford scoring at stunner, but Pep Guardiola's side had another comeback waiting for them, with them winning that match 3-1. And Burnley faced Bournemouth, with Bournemouth thrashing Burnley with 2-0, and Luton facing Aston Villa, with Aston Villa winning that match 3-2. And in France, in Ligue 1, Nantes faced Metz, with Metz winning that game by 2-0. Montpellier facing Strasbourg, coming to a 2-2 draw, with Brest facing Le Havre, and Brest winning the game with 1-0. And Toulouse facing Nice, with Toulouse winning that game 2-1. And Clermont facing Marseille, and Marseille winning that game 5-1. In Germany, Bundesliga, Bayer Leverkusen are still unbeaten, with them facing Köln and them beating them 2-0. And Wolfsburg facing Stuttgart, and Stuttgart winning that match 3-2. In Syria, Frosinone facing Lis, and they're coming to a 1-1 draw. Empoli and Cagliari winning that game with 1-0. And Verona facing Sassuolo, with Verona winning that game 1-0. And Torino facing Fiorentina, with that match ending as a goalless draw. And Monza facing AS Roma, with Roma winning that match with 4-1. And that's all we had for you in your sports news. Let's go for your gig guides, and let me give you also my much anticipated top 5 recommendation songs. So we'll be right back after this.
You are tuned in to the SouthSide Drive with SWANK.
If I ever get to end the show, the SouthSide Drive, right? If I ever get to end it without ever giving you your top 5 recommendation songs, then I don't know, report me. I don't know what you have to do with me, but the link report, that's the safest way. And here at Lobat's Online Radio, we do give a lot of diversity, when it comes to music. I'm trying to get your eardrums to, listen to new sounds that you have never heard before. And that's one thing that I love about a person who has a broad knowledge on a lot of music. It also tells a character about you. So let me give it to you. At number 1, we have Jalo Melo with his song called Ntshegeng, which is him being a lyricist, right? His pen game being on fleek, man. This is one person you need to listen to. At number 2, we have our fallen soldier, Skoko Mapetla, with his song with Chama Girl titled Communication, which was produced by Martin Beats, who just recently got married this past weekend. Congratulations to you, my brother. Producer he's all the songs that you think they probably might have passed by Decibel Studios. You never really know. At number 3, you have Sai Kid and Dada Gavino with a song titled Forever. A definite must listen to. And at number 4, you have Leaky with Oracle and that song titled Free Love. This song, I don't know, it reminds me of the classic R&B. It was different at the time, when I was listening to the song. It's a complete classic. And at number 5, we have Fizzy Moore with his song titled Pampa. A great lyricist as well. So do listen to these people. Now I'm all about the diversity. Like I said, I give it to you old and new, and you know who you gotta listen to. Update the playlist, it's all on, right? Yeah. So like I say, may his soul rest in peace, Thabo Ntirang, or rather known as Skoko Mapetla. Do celebrate people when they're alive, people. Do celebrate them when they're alive. Your flowers. It was an honor to meet you, even if it was brief. So thank you for what you have done for the music industry. Thank you for what you have done for Botswana at large. And then you have my brother, Martin Beat, who recently got married, like I said, and an everlasting marriage, my brother. So much love on that, and do stay tuned always to our shows, and do remember that Tuesdays it's me, your boy Sonko White, giving you the SouthSide Drive every Tuesdays at 3 o'clock, and then come on so high at the beginning of the debate until MC Spunky comes to you every Wednesdays with the bumpy cruise at 5 o'clock, and then every Thursday you have the Rhythm and Punch by DJ Vic that comes to you every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, and then Friday you have Jalo Reniko Hanta Langani that comes to you every Fridays at 6 o'clock. At Saturday we have Kasi to Kasi, which is a top 10 song list. Each one and but yeah, we get top 10, Luluela number 1, right? Comes to you every Saturday at 12 p.m. And then on Mondays, Monica Molai comes to you every Mondays at 10 a.m. with her show titled Voice Up. Do stay tuned always. Go check our pages that are on the internet. I am Sonko Y267 on Facebook, and check my other socials, same thing. And then do check Lobata Online Radio on all social media platforms. It has been real, it's always been good, it's never a goodbye. Danko means thank you. Ciao.
Dumela batswana ko lapeng, ke bidua ke a leboga Tabutsa gae, ke morutabana wa guidance and counseling mo Nyolo Primary School. Ke bone Lobatsa Online Radio on Facebook e tebe go hadi suggestion e be ke like Lobatsa Online Radio ka ke nna mo Lobatsi be ke lemoga gore go mo go ka re benefit re le Nyolo Primary. That's how we came to know about Lobatsa Online Radio re le Nyolo Primary.
sotelo go bona ngwana ke a botse moitlobo wa boferefere moitlobo wa boitaolo modimo nthusa re mo apole e sere ka moso e tsoge e le lerojana le itisele wa le